conditions, while the SARTECs, search and rescue technicians, rappel down to the rocks below as we continue at center stage to watch this search and rescue demonstration. The Griffon helicopter and your Canadian Forces.
All right, Rick, he's brought the helicopter into a hover. He's about 50 feet off the deck right now. Flying the aircraft is Captain Couture Blanc, and our first SARTEC is on his way down. That SARTEC is Master Corporal Bruno Robitaille. He is the SARTEC lead. You can always spot the SARTECs by their brightly colored orange flight suits, making them very visible on any kind of terrain from mountainsides to snow rescue. So he'll get down and secure the drop zone, and then he will be joined by Master Corporal Donnie Lavallee. First officer on board the aircraft today is J.B. Beardsley from 424 Squadron. Our AC, as I mentioned, is working down here from Cold Lake. He's with 439 Squadron in Bagotville. Now also on board the aircraft is the flight engineer, the hoist operator, and that is Corporal Ian Cleaton, all of 424 Squadron. So our two SARTECs are on the ground. Now they're going to be preparing to lower the Stokes basket. Oh, I got ahead of myself. There's the second SARTEC coming down now.
Yeah, I have to look away sometimes. I mean, this rappelling, I know they train to do this so well, but it just freaks me out.
Now, if you saw the papers a little while back, you saw in your home, Kingston, Ontario, where there was a serious fire going on one of the buildings that was under construction. These were the actual squadron that responded to rescue the people off the top of that tower. And Rick, you were there.
The crane operator was awful happy to see these guys show up, and that's the kind of stuff that they're called upon to do, and they're trained to do, and they do it across the country. And not just the Griffon, SARTECs work out of many other platforms too, the Buffalo aircraft, the Cormorant, the list goes on. But they are in harm's way when we goof up usually, and we get into the bath. And they're there to get us out. They are trained as medics. They are trained to skydive, swim in the water, scale cliffs. These guys know how to get to you and get you out as safely as possible, stabilize you, and then get you to the medical attention you may need, or just get you out of trouble.
And Rick, you can see now the basket coming out of the Griffon helicopter, and that'll be lowered down to the two SARTECs. This position in the Canadian Forces is a highly coveted position. Only a very few number of people are able to wear the orange flight suit of the search and rescue technician. All right, the Griffon is now climbing straight up to allow the SARTEC some time on the ground to prepare the patient, and then they will come back and pick him up.
That's where those rotating wings